Hey, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome. Very good to see everybody. We're going to go over some great things in this live presentation. I want to start out by giving a huge thank you to our active duty and our veterans. I'm going to ask all of you, if you have not already become part of the AI Learning Center, AI Veterans Learning Center, please do so. This is a platform that is built by veterans for veterans. And we are having a lot of fun. We're putting some things in. So without delay, let's go ahead now and start with our presentation. Now, mind you, I am a little new at this because we're new. We started Veterans AI Learning Center back in January. Now, one thing you'll find about me is I call it straight. I tell it like it is. I don't play around. There's no reason for it. There's absolutely no reason for it. But some people do it. And that is just not me. So let's go ahead and get started here. We are looking at right in here is the front page of the Veterans AI Learning Center. All right, so as we go through here, you'll be able to sign up. All accounts are free. You sign up for free. So Veterans AI Learning Center, we're empowering veterans, families, and veteran-led organizations with AI-powered tools. They're curated resources and a community built for your next mission. You've already done the hard part. You've put your career in, some of you 4 years, some of you 20, some of you 34 years, but you've all put your time in. You've paid your dues. So now, at the beginning, as we're building this, adding new tools as we go along, we're accepting beta testers. And we need them. So when you join the community, shoot an email that you're interested in being a beta tester. All right. Now we have different strategies. Veterans and families. All right. It's structured learning paths, career translation tools, and a library of vetted resources. A lot of them we're still vetting now, but as they come on, we'll add them. We need our beta testers to go through, utilize it, come up with suggestions, or if you find an issue, you let us know. Hey, there's a problem here. Or this is great, but I'd like to see this feature. And then we can do that. And one of our beta testers the other day sent me an email. Hey, William, this resume writer's great. However, doesn't have my MOS in it. Now, how that got overlooked, I don't know, but I responded, said I'm working on it. Within 20 minutes, I had it programmed in. She ran the test and everything was good. So structured learning paths, career transition tools, a library of vetted resources built for those who served and the families who supported them. Yes, if you've got a child 18 and over, they're going to be welcome on this platform also. If you've got a spouse that has spent her entire career bouncing around the world chasing you because you kept getting PCS orders, this is for that spouse also. All right. Veteran-led organizations, You manage your team connected with veteran talent, access to billing tools, and grow your mission with resources tailored to veteran-owned and veteran-serving organizations. So if you're active duty 90 days out or more, create an account. If you're a veteran already running an organization or a company that's helping veterans, and you've signed up for a veteran account, sign up for the organization account also. A little bit different in that one because I have to approve the application. So we look at those twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. We take care of that. And we may have questions, so make sure you put your phone number in there. We'll give you a call. On any of this, it's all private. Like I said, this is a community that is built by veterans, for veterans and their families only. Now, the reason I did that is because I was talking to a military member who was getting ready to hang up his uniform. And he told me, he says, William, I don't know what to do. I said, what do you mean? He said, I've put out during my terminal leave probably 40 or 50 resumes. He said, I got nothing back. And I don't want to go flipping burgers at McDonald's or making tacos at Taco Bell. Now, nothing wrong with those places, but I understand what this individual was saying. You know, they were pretty high up there on the warrant scale. So I said, okay, well, I've been out for a day or two, or a decade or two, something like that. I said, let me think about this and I'll get back with you. I got home that night and it dawned on me. Why don't I create a platform and include a veteran's resume writer? Something that takes military language. You type it in there, you add your MOS, you put your special schooling in there, or training that you've had, and then you hit translate. Boom, it spits out something that some civilian college boy who's never put on a uniform can read and understand. And that's what launched all this. Then somebody said to me, well, and I am getting ahead of myself, but that's okay. Then somebody said to me, and it was one of my beta testers, why don't you have a disability compensation calculator? That would help a lot of us out. I said, good idea. So we got to work on it and we built the compensation calculator. That's in there. So let's move on. This is a community built for you, a growing network of veterans, families, and organizations supporting each other. Every resource, every tool, every connection purposely built because it's suggestions that come from you. So don't think it's, well, I'll probably be the only one that'll ever need this. Don't believe that. If you've got an idea, if you've got a suggestion, let us know. We'll research it, we'll program it, we'll put it on the platform. Right. Everything you need to succeed. From day one, the Veterans AI Learning Center is 100% focused on veterans and families' success. It's a dedicated community driven, certified by subject matter experts, i.e. veterans. So again, like I said, if you go through, you join, which I hope you do, you come through, you look at it, you go through everything, try everything out. We've got a blog on there too. Take a look at that. We're coming up with stuff. You know, we have to test it. We have to try to break it, which we do. I mean, we run it through the gamma, and then we'll put it on the platform for the beta testers. And they'll run through it. They'll try to break it. They'll come up with ideas and suggestions that we've missed. Hey, there's 4 pillars of support. You've got access training, which is coming up. There are structured learning modules designed around real veteran transition challenges, from civilian workplace norms to benefits of navigation. All right. You can get help, resume reviews, VRNE guidance, benefit counseling, career coaching from trained professionals who understand military service. Because we don't take a civilian that went to school and says, oh, yeah, I understand the military. If you don't have the history, you're not part of the platform. If you don't have the history and background, you're not part of the community. Veterans only. Right, resources. A curated, continuously updated library of veteran-focused tools, agencies, programs, and opportunities, organized by topic and audience. Again, we're building businesses. We're in the process right now of building businesses that, if you don't want to go to work for a civilian, you want a business that you plug, play, and go. That'll be possible. Now, you have to purchase the business. I'll be upfront about that. But it's not going to be like these franchise things that are $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. No, they're not going to be anywhere near anything like that. And I say that because I was a struggling veteran for a long time. And I went down the road that a lot of veterans go down. They can't figure out what they want to do. They're not sure. So they get this goofy idea in their head. I'm going to be a truck driver. Brothers and sisters, I did that for a couple of decades. Almost cost me a marriage and a family. So, but that was the only thing I could figure out. And it was great money. Believe me, it was great money. But I was never home, never saw my family. I missed dance rehearsals. I missed ball games. I missed it all. Anyway, let's go to the Translator Your Service, as I talked about earlier. It's our AI-powered resume writer, converts military experience, MOS codes, and training into language civilian employers understand. I mean, you go out there and tell somebody that, well, I was a tanker for 32 years, or I was a commander of a tank battalion, or, I was 10th Mountain Infantry. Yeah, they've never put on a uniform. They don't know what any of that means. I was a Chief Master Sergeant. Okay, that's nice. I was a gunnery sergeant. What does that mean? So this resume writer takes all that headache away from you. And we don't charge for it. Since we've launched this, I've been hit up by a couple of people that after mine, they launched theirs. They came up with the idea to do the same thing. And they're charging you $29 a month for access. Some of them are charging you $249 for one-time resume. Don't fall for that crap. This one's free. This one's yours to use. Like I said, this is veterans for veterans. I guess the other thing that we're doing, let's see, did I miss one? No. I didn't. Okay. And as I was stating, beta testing. We need your help to build this right. Whether you've been out of the military, 20, 30 years, you're just getting out, you've been out a couple of months, you've been out a year, it doesn't matter. Every one of you has experience from a different era that can help us. So we need your help to build it right. You have the firsthand knowledge of what veterans need. We're inviting a select group of beta testers to try our tools, share honest feedback, and help shape the platform for the community that needs it most. Try the tools. Use a resume writer, VA disability calculator. Experience them firsthand. Share feedback. Tell us what works, what doesn't, and what tools you would like to see next. We'll build them for you, I promise. You're going to shape the future. Your input directly influences the product roadmap and the community we build together. There's nothing I'd like to see more than this group of beta testers get out there and be part of something that just explodes. And you carry that pride of accomplishment. Hey, I helped build this. That'd be great. I'd love to see it. All right. The military to civilian resume writer. Transfer your military experience into a civilian-ready resume. The AI translates the military jargon into compelling language that hiring managers understand. MOS code translation and skill mapping, it's in there. Professional civilian formatting, it's in there. Tailored directly to your target job. You put the type of job in there that you're seeking. Within reason to you're hanging up the uniform, the rank, training, schooling, education. It'll tell you this is what matches in the civilian world. Shoot for one of those if that's what you want to do. If not, go ahead and try for something else. Or if you want to start your own business, your own company, let us know. We'll be there firsthand, step by step with you. And that's our goal. All right. Resume writer. Here's how the resume writer works. You enter your service profile, branch, rank, MOS code. Write your resume. Include your military jargon and duties. Just, whatever you did. Come out of the field, you did recovery. Come out of the field, you did weapons cleaning. Whatever it was you did. Right? The AI translates. It converts all those military terms into civilian terms. You hit translate, you can download or print or save your resume. You can come back and update it at any time. You can do a first draft resume in under 10 minutes. The tool does all the heavy lifting. You provide the story. And AI handles the translation. It is that easy. No more running around hiring resume writers, doing this, doing that, looking up research on, okay, what does my MOS mean in the civilian world? We've already taken care of that for you. It's done. It works. A tool near and dear to my heart. VA Disability Compensation Calculator. Calculate your estimated VA disability rating in monthly compensation based on your service-connected conditions. If you're still active duty, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Get it documented. If you have not retired, if you have not ETS'd, get it documented. I don't care if you got a hangnail, get it documented. I don't care if you got a headache, get it documented. I don't care if you got a bruised knee, get it documented. The more you document before you get out, the better off you're going to be. Now, I'm a former Marine, had an extremely unusual job. We'll say that. I got out, and when I was hitting the retirement, we were in there in a little briefing, and like I said, this was a few decades ago, and they told us, don't put anything down. There's nothing wrong with you. If you put it down, it'll follow you the rest of your life. You'll never get a job. You'll never get a decent career. There's nothing wrong with you. No, we didn't put anything down. Matter of fact, a lot of us tore crap out of our records file. Big mistake. Big mistake. Get everything documented. If you're freshly out, get it documented. You've got the time. If you're like a friend of mine who quite a bit younger than me, I think he's in his early 50s. He never did anything. He just did his time, got out. Now he's starting to have issues. I said, did you go down to the VA and register? He said, for what? I said, for treatment. I said, that stuff that you're doing there, I said, that came from active duty. Oh, I got out 20 years ago. I don't care when you got out. Go register. He did. Then I said, now, research your VSOs. Find a good one. Get all the medical records you can find. Follow their directions. And if you have a VSO that says, take all your potential disabilities and claims, put them together and submit them, you got a bad VSO. The secret to disability, which is not in a calculator, is you submit your claims one at a time. Wait for a decision, submit the next one. Wait for a decision, submit the next one. Yeah, it might take you a year. Now, my buddy now, legitimately, because he did it that way, is 100% permanent and total and collecting a pension. Heed the warning. Document everything. Document it now. Okay. The interactive tools. This interactive tool uses the official VA combined rating table. We got it directly from the VA. It provides accurate estimates. Now, emphasis on estimates there. So you know what you may be entitled to before you file. So go through it before you file a single paper. Your VSO says, well, try this. Come back and run the calculator again. Put it in there. See where it's going to put you. This tool was developed for you. It's there to use. All right, what we want to know, your feedback during the beta period shapes everything. After testing both tools, we want your honest take. Drop your comments and suggestions in the school community group after testing. That's also free to join. Your voice is the most valuable resource that we have. Every piece of feedback is read and used to improve the platform. Also, don't forget to read the blog. I mentioned that earlier. It's a great blog. truth be told. I'm the one writing it, so little pat on the back. Hope you like it. If you want different subjects or things that you want to see in the blog, let me know. I'll do my best to get it taken care of. Right now, it's with veteran focus AI tips, transition guidance, updates on what's coming next. Now, here's the amazing thing, guys. Here's the amazing thing. And ladies, what the civilian world doesn't know is that you, I don't care if you were a grunt, I don't care if you were a Hemet driver, I don't care if you were a file clerk. What you have been through, whether you've been in combat or you haven't been in combat, what you've been through, the stress you endured to get where you're at. And yes, I remember it was stressful, but the stress you've endured to get you where it's at, that's what the AI world needs. Read the blog, you'll see what I mean. As a kid growing up, my old man said, study computers, and I don't want nothing to do with computers. Boy, was that a mistake. I'm learning it now. And maybe in another life, I'll give you the backstory on how this started. And then my buddy, which I've already told you about having trouble with the resume. But before that, I got started in this, and that's for another time. Does the resume writer work for you? I need to know that. Is a VA calculator easy to use and understand? We need to know that. What other tools would you like to see built? This is being built for you, the veteran. I'm tired of us being kicked to the curb. I'm tired of us being forgot about. I'm tired of us being treated as second-class citizens. So this is where we go from military to veteran to upper-class citizen. Because we've earned it. We signed the IOU. All right, what you get as a beta tester, your time and feedback are valuable. So here's what we're offering in return for helping us build something great. So this is for the brand new beta testers that are coming on as of March 12th at 14:30. So March 12th, 2026, 14:30. I'll just say March 12th. If you signed up and created your account today and you want to be a beta tester, these are the things that we're offering. You'll get an exclusive badge. Some people don't care, some people do. So you will be a founding beta tester badge, recognizing your role in building the community. Now, to me, that's huge because you're actually going to be a founding member. As we're in the beta phase, we're still building, we're still testing. When this thing goes crazy, there's going to be programs and things with costs to them. Right now, you're getting them, you're testing them, you're doing them for free. You get full resume writer access, unlimited, period. You'll always have that. The full compensation calculator, complete access to the VA disability compensation calculator. And we're updating that because I'm in regular contact with the VA. So when I get something from that they come out with, yeah, I got to jump through a couple of hoops to get permission to put it on the platform, but So far, we win. First, look at the business builder. Now, as a beta tester, this is where we need some ideas. Ideas for courses, ideas for tools. We need that before we launch publicly. We do have some things. I don't know what happened here. I got to move my picture. You'll excuse me for a minute. All right, let's do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, exclusive savings, special discounts on the 10 skills training program for beta testers only. Now, this, I'll be honest, is probably about a $15,000 to $20,000 program. It's sort of a separate platform that we're going to add to the Veterans AI platform. Talk to my partner about it, talk to my wife about it. They agreed. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to believe the price difference. 6 months full access. That's a half a year of platform access to explore, learn, and grow at your own pace. Now, when the 6 months is over, guess what? You're still a beta tester. So if we add something new, you still get to test it. So it's an interesting concept, but for legal reasons, we have to word it this way. But as a beta tester, you'll never lose that badge. It's yours. There's steps up from that, which we will be including. I'm hoping to get a bunch of you to take advantage of this. And again, if you're watching this live, put a 1 in the comments. If you're watching the replay of this, put a 2 in the comments. We'll see what happens. I will probably do this live again tomorrow because I'm not quite sure, but I believe I might have messed something up in there somewhere. So if you're able to, stay tuned. Be here again tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock, 1400. We'll do it again. Dedicated, community-driven, certified. All right? We're 100% focused on veteran and family success from day one. Again, like I said, if you've got family members that have been chasing you around the world every time you PCS'd, and they're here for a little while, a year or two, then gone in here a little bit, they're welcome to this also. It's a growing network of veterans, family, and organizations supporting each other. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're staying, it's a clumped group. So it's not, Uncle Jimmy wishes he could have joined, but he didn't, but he wants to be part of this. No. No. You sign a dotted line. You've got the moniker. And by the way, this is also open to U.S. Merchant Marines. Certified. Resources and tools reviewed by veteran professionals and subject matter experts. We will not put anything on here that is just haphazardly put together. That does you no good. It does the platform no good. It does the community no good. So again, dedicated to you, the veteran, a community for you, the veteran, certified materials for you, the veteran. Okay, how to get started? Yeah, that's pretty easy. Create your free account at veteransailearningcenter.com. No cost, no commitment, just access. Test the tools. Try the military civilian resume writer and the disability compensation calculator. Explore the blog and the resources while you're in it. Leave your honest thoughts in the school community group. Tell us what you think. Tell us what tools you would love to see next. If you find a glitch in one of our already placed platforms, let us know. I want this 100% accurate for you, because we won't be forgotten again. Ready to start your next mission? Join a community of veterans, family, organizations working together to build careers and create a lasting impact. Right? So, again, sign up today. It's free. So, thank you for being part of this. Again, 1, if you're live, 2, if you're watching the replay, and we will be doing this again tomorrow. Before I hit the last 3 here, thank you for your service. If you're a bit older and came back under a different term, all I'm going to say, brother, welcome home. So again, thanks for being part of this. Thanks for being instrumental in building the community. Your experience, your feedback, and your voice are what make this platform worth building. The camaraderie that you lose when you get out is right here. Because every time one of us learns a trick or a shortcut or a business prompt, we share it with each other. That's what's going to make this great. So again, for Veterans AI Learning Center, just go to veteransailearningcenter.com hyphenated or scan the QR code on your screen. Leave your feedback and comments and suggestions and school requests in the school group. Again, tinyurl.com/vets-AI. Also, there's a separate QR code for school. Now spread the word. If you know a veteran, a family member, an organization that could benefit, someone that works for helping veterans, share it with them. Let them know that you are one of the founding beta testers. Let them know that you are building this with us. I would greatly appreciate it. Put the word out to everybody. Get them to sign up. We've got some free gifts coming out here shortly. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be tremendous. So until tomorrow, take care. Create your accounts. And again, any questions, any suggestions, Any glitches, let us know. Bye for now.